So one day I was driving my really amazing car. It was a 2002 Mitsubishi Eclipse GT Red, um, really amazing. So I was driving it up north to volunteer at this middle school, and all of a sudden it just started slowing down for no reason. So I checked the gears, and it was still in drive, like it hadn't shifted to neutral or anything, but the car was still slowing down. I'm on I-35. There's a semi truck or 18-wheeler, whatever it's called, right behind me, and the car's slowing down. I start freaking out, like I don't know what to do. I was like, okay, like I hit the emergency lights, and like I'm still like pressing on the gas, and the car isn't going any faster. I'm just like, well, crap, like what am I gonna do? So somehow, some way, like the emergency lights were already on, and I managed to like move myself from the middle lane to like the right lane, still on I-35. Like I didn't manage to get off because the car stopped. And I tried turning it back on, like nothing happened. I was like, okay. So I start calling. Well, first I call the volunteer coordinator. I was like, hey, I can't make it in today. I'm really sorry. Tell the kids like I'll see them next week. And then she started freaking out, and I was like, no, 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 like it's okay, don't worry. And so I'm still calling like my friends after that, and everyone's in class or something. And I did find a friend who said that they would like go and like try to pull me out. But as I'm waiting, a cop car shows up, like pulls up right behind me, lights on and everything. And the only reason why I started panicking was because at that time I had a warrant out for my arrest. So it wasn't anything bad, but it's still a warrant nonetheless. Failure to pay a ticket, pay your ticket. But yeah, so I had a warrant out, and the cop comes and he starts asking like what's wrong. And I told him like the car's just not going, like if I turn it on like nothing happens. And so yeah, he asked me for my ID, and he goes to the cop to the car, and like he's like running everything, and I'm just like, I thought my life was over, like not because the car had stopped, but because I don't know how warrants work. Like, am I gonna get arrested? Like, is that it? Like, the 2 years that I had completed at UT, like, gone down the drain. Everyone who believed in me, like, bye, sorry. Like, I was just like, I'm too young to go to jail. Like, I was supposed to be the one in my family who didn't do anything wrong. Like, I was the good girl. And at this point, like, that's it. It's all gone. I didn't know what to do. I called my mom while the cops were out there. I was like, hey mom, like that warrant, remember? Yeah, the cops are here, so just in case anything happens, I'll give you a call later. And she starts freaking out, and it's pretty much my mom and I think I'm going to jail. Plain and simple. Cop comes back. He was like, oh, you're from San Benito. And I was like, yeah. It's like, oh, what are you doing here? It's like, I go to school here. I was like, okay, well, like I said before, you just really need to move your car. It's a hazard to everyone else. I'm just like, in my head, I'm thinking, that's it. And he was just like, so I'll just wait around until like a tow truck or like your friend comes, but just because you're a hazard. So yeah, good luck in school, and if you need anything, I'll be just outside. That was the best news I had ever felt. No arrest. I never drove the car again, but I was not arrested. That would have been the scariest thing ever.